What? Why is YARNABY appearing as soon as we start? Chapter 0? I am quite curious.
Today marks 10 years since the sudden and unexplained abandonment of the Playtime Co. toy factory. Once a famous and remarkable toy company, the factory was left completely empty. All employees present that day were reported missing. Authorities at the time found no signs of struggle and no explanation. To this day, the incident remains unsolved.
Wow. It looks like a somewhat familiar tape.
We're about to see the most incredible doll ever invented. Her name is Poppy, and she is the first truly intelligent...
Hey, you always end up picking red things. That's my favorite too. If you ever feel lost, follow red.
This game is Poppy Playtime Chapter 0. An unknown fall. I fell into a strange cave. I began a desperate struggle to survive in another world. I will get used to the controls for a moment and then head out. As soon as I got here, a quite grand cave filled my view, and ahead of that, I see a jump pad that requires a purple hand. I was not used to that jump pad. Let's use the grab pack to get out of this cave. New objective. Figure a way out of this place. Here's a familiar puzzle. Seeing this puzzle suddenly makes me realize all over again that I'm in the world of Poppy Playtime. It says a red hand is needed here, but where is the red hand? And I can also walk through narrow gaps like this. Alright, keycard.
Place red hand into the machine. Insert red hand.
Isn't this a red hand? It's a flare gun. Wow, the red hand was here. And you can turn on the flashlight by pressing the F key.
Enhancement complete.
Wow, what a cool hand. Let's go use this hand quickly. And you can open the door using this hand. I guess you could say it's a characteristic of Poppy Playtime. Wow, it's a vent. I don't know if I'll actually have to crawl through this vent, but I strangely feel familiar with it. It's more narrow vents. Let's run quickly before a jump scare appears. New objective. Follow the red. I should take a good look around this area too, and think about how to go. First, let's try opening that door ahead. Anyway, let's look for another way. Jump before swinging to swing higher. Swinging without a jump keeps you low but sends you farther. The point is to cross without jumping. Nice. Now I'm able to go somewhere else. Let's grab the battery that's visible over there too. Nice. I'm excited to see what kind of danger and adventure awaits ahead. There are artificial handles installed all over this cave. The staff at this factory must need to have a grab pack. What the? cave exploration continues. I always feel this way, but it seems like this Playtime factory is also going to be very huge. Especially you should take a better look around every corner here. Anyway, looking here, it seems like the cave exploration is over now. Huh? Why are you putting your hand down? Wait, isn't that YARNABY? Why is that here? Ah, the fact that YARNABY is here seems to mean I should run. No! If I don't run, I'll become YARNABY's food. New objective, run. There are many obstacles ahead, but of course, I should run while dodging them well, right? But why are there so many obstacles here? It seems like the person in charge of this factory hasn't cleaned up in a long time. Anyway, I successfully escaped the chase again this time. But it seems like it's still nearby. YARNABY is attracted to noise. Move quietly and avoid sprinting. Limit your grab pack usage to prevent detection. YARNABY is so smart. It's waiting for me as if it knew I'd come in here. We just need to walk quietly while avoiding YARNABY. Let's take the key here. Hello, friend. I almost had to smell YARNABY's bad breath again. Hey, get out of the way. That friend is really something else. Hey, I'm leaving. Then let's go open the locked door. Wait, is this the right way to go? Wow, what is this place again? Is it a warehouse? YARNABY has chased me all the way here. This warehouse has so many shelves. They clearly made it into a maze. I do not know who is in charge of this warehouse, but they must be a maze enthusiast. If I were the boss, I would have fired whoever designed this messy warehouse layout. Of course, just kidding, developer. There's a very long hallway up ahead. Let's hurry and run away before YARNABY catches up. What? Why are you putting your hand down again? It's chasing me so persistently. New objective. Follow the red gates to escape. Use your flashlight to find the red gate and go that way. Wait, you want me to find the red door? But the door is so far away that I can't see clearly if it is the red door. And there's a blue door up ahead. That is not a blue door. It is a blue wall. Hey, I'm not tasty. No! New objective. Follow the red gates to escape. YARNABY is chasing me fast, so let's run away quickly too. I cannot see the color of the gate up ahead clearly, but I have no choice but to stay calm and observe carefully as I go. YARNABY is still chasing me persistently. Let's go quickly. Anyway, I have survived again. Then let's take a look around here. What? There's a video. Anyway, let's play it.
Huh. Never seen anyone lose it like that. Not him. Not like that. Hey, Mike, did you see that? Him yelling at the line. At everything.
Yeah, so? He's got a mouth, let him use it.
Maybe, but why now? He's usually quiet, keeps his head down, works through it, and still...
Every day's different, Tom. Don't read too much into it.
Different. Right. But Rod and him, they used to be fine, didn't they?
Who knows? Doesn't matter.
Hey, you! Aren't you his friend? Seems Like no one else even knows what to say.
He'll probably end up in the freaking Iceland of toys.
Freaking Iceland?
Huh. I mean, the rejected room.
How can you say that? Like it's nothing.
Just saying. Doesn't mean you can fix it.
But still, it seems really rough for him. He's too young for that.
Don't care about someone else. Care about yourself.
But...
I got my line to run. Do your own business.
Fine. Whatever comes for him. It's in Rich's hands now. Always has been. Always will. I really hope he doesn't get fired.
Can you drop this? He probably won't even show up at the factory tomorrow.
I take back everything I just said.
Huh? Why did the screen suddenly get so bright? But I think I'm trapped here. How do I escape? Wait, why does the screen feel like it is shaking? Am I poisoned by the red gas and seeing hallucinations? Or is this a dream? I'm not sure what else I should do here. I have no choice but to accept my fate and lose consciousness. After waking up, I am glad it is not heaven. New objective. Search further. This place looks quite familiar, doesn't it? Looking at this door, I think I know where I am. But it feels like this place has already turned into ruins. We can use this gap to keep moving forward. There is another narrow vent. It seems there are no threats nearby, so let's go quickly. Holy! This vent also makes me think it is like a maze. I see another video over there.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey, and I'm the head of security here at the Playtime Co. Toy Factory, right here in the underground labs. If you're seeing this, then you're exactly where you are. And just to keep our hardworking employees down here aware, you're all standing in a part of the facility no one's ever supposed to know exists. And trying to mention this place to the co-workers you worked with before your shift, or to your family members, or to anyone alive, is strictly forbidden. You already know that, but, well, my expertise as head of security says I should still bring it up. And if you ever feel a little lost, or a little curious, well, rest assured, friend, our state-of-the-art laboratory is just up ahead. Why don't you think about going inside and tapping one of our scientists on the shoulder? Tell them what you want. They'll be glad to help. Well, thinking about it doesn't hurt you. Trying it might even be the last choice you make. So make sure you're not down here for any kind of nasty business beneath what you were assigned to do. And if you ever try something naughty, well, we'll see. I just hope whatever you're doing down here is worth it.
Well, anyway, let's keep going. New objective. Investigate the place. It seems like we can open that door. I see a note here. Wait, you hid a note inside a barrel? How do I find that? First, let's move this. It is true that there is a note inside the barrel. Eh? Okay, now let's enter the password. Nice. There is another videotape here.
I'm sure this is the last time I'll ever speak to a person. If someone is even hearing this. I locked myself in here. My friend helped me, but he's probably been dead for a long time already. I'll be dead soon too. There's nothing left to eat. I'm starving. I have one request. Please pray for my soul and for my family. I don't want to die by the hand of a monster. At least by doing this, maybe I can save someone. Take the key card, open the shutter, and make sure you stay safe. Bye. That's all.
This video seems like it might be the final will and testament. I hope this friend rests in peace. Huh? What? Huggy Wuggy is lying over there. But fortunately, it seems this is just a simple doll.
Insert Omni hand.
It seems the hand has been upgraded again. Let's open the door again with this new hand. There are lots of tools here. It seems another thing is needed to open the door. Of course we can just solve this simple puzzle. Okay, new objective. Find the red gate and open it. First, let's push this block to reveal a hidden space behind it. If we do not notice this, we will be lost in this room forever. We should grab something before we go into that hidden space. Here's a gear. Now let's go back. There are many friends sleeping here. I hope they rest peacefully. As you can see, we just need to match the gears. We just need to pull the object seen in front. Let's go back. Now let's pull this all the way. Great, I just need to pull it this far. There is one more. As you can see, a battery is needed to open this door. And we should pull this back to the other end. I think you will soon see the reason for pulling this back to the other end. I think this should be enough. You can go through this gap too. There seem to be quite a lot of hidden paths. Now let's pull that pillar to this end. There is an object here that we can move. Let's pull it about this far. After placing the object in a good spot, let's use the jump pad to get on top of it. There it is. Funny enough, it is in a pretty uncomfortable spot. After wandering around for a bit, we could finally get the battery. Now let's take this and open the door. Huh? Holy! What is that? Is it asking to pray for Jubok's soul? More and more strange things might pop up now. So let's just think about escaping quickly. Good. We're almost there. Finally, we opened this door. It was a bit difficult because we had to check every corner of this map. Anyway, we are passing through a narrow vent again. I always feel like the atmosphere of the map changes after moving somewhere through a vent. This vent also feels like walking through a maze. But I wonder if I will ever really have to go inside a vent hole. I think I would get all messy if I went in and out of there. Anyway, we have arrived safely at the next sector. And there is another hidden space here in the corner of the map. You can find a hidden tape here.
Final log. In relation, experiment 1006, the prototype. If none of the others recorded this already, then this will have to do. I was one of the researchers assigned to study him directly, and there is information only the main labs were ever allowed to know. Information they strongly discouraged any of us from repeating. But at this point, there's no reason to conceal it. Not anymore. The original documents regarding experiment 1006 were not only altered, but partially destroyed. What remained was recovered from a concealed office hidden within the facility belonging to Elliot Ludwig, the founder of Playtime Company. The office was only uncovered following the discovery of his body. To this day, the circumstances surrounding his death remain unresolved. It is believed that the body of a child recovered from Ludwig's residence, found in a severely disturbed state, with organs and key bones from the skeletal structure missing, was used in the creation of experiment 1006. Even now, we still do not understand how he was able to create something like this in the first place. But today's events are, without any doubt, because of him. I attempted to evacuate. I made it to the underground labs. There is no exit here. There is nothing more this log can accomplish. No additional measures can be taken. End of log.
There is nothing hidden other than the video. Let's continue solving the puzzles in this area. If you look closely at the sleeping friend, you can get a key card. And let's open this door too. I thought so, but we cannot go through this gap. Looking here, it seems like we have come back to the place where we were earlier. And as soon as we plugged in the key card, the power went out. Okay, new objective. Find a way to restore power. If I were the boss here, I'd also fire the person in charge of this facility's power. Wait, I was so busy thinking about firing people that I just realized my friend lying here has disappeared. I am not the boss here, so I will pass through quickly. Here's another vent hole hidden here. As expected, we have to observe carefully. Yes, there it is. Well, the power is back. I guess I'll postpone firing the power manager for now. Huh? What is wrong with the grab pack suddenly? Anyway, we have arrived at another warehouse. Let's take a look around this facility too. But why is this keypad upside down? Everything is full of mysteries. And this warehouse is also a very confusing place. If you do not look closely, you will not know there is a gap here. Huh? Is this also Huggy Wuggy's bedroom? And here is another tape. There is also a key card.
Where you're standing right now is a secret base, built by a small group of employees. We made this place to escape from this hell, without bothering anyone, especially the head of security, Jeffrey. I'm the leader of this group, and yes, we were all part of what's happening right now. We don't have any other options left. The gate on your right, or your left, depending on how you're standing, it'll open automatically if something goes wrong down here. We couldn't afford to put lights in there, couldn't build them, couldn't power them, so don't expect much. This tape is only here so that anyone who finds this place at least gets a chance to escape. Well, well, good luck.
Anyway, let's put this key card into the reader. What puzzles will be waiting for us next? It seems like we do not need to enter a code. I do not know what that code is, but let's just go. What the?
No!
What? It looks like that friend woke up from their sleep because they were hungry. I do not think Huggy Wuggy will chase us through the gap. As expected, the gap saved me. If I were the boss, I would have hired this gap. But we cannot let our guard down. We do not know when or where that friend might jump out. It looks like we need a red key card. It looks like we might need a key card here. Anyway, it looks like we have to go through this gap. Huggy is attracted to noise. Move quietly and limit your grab pack usage to avoid detection. New objective. Avoid detection from Huggy. It is better to move quietly, but I will move quickly. It reminds me of YARNABY that I saw earlier. There is a gap here so we can pass through. Oh, here's a delicious looking key. I shall acquire it. We have to go back to open the door with this key. Unfortunately, Huggy Wuggy is far away. Let's just run. Of course, Huggy Wuggy cannot come through the gap. And here is a battery. Whoa. Haha. You cannot come in. Huh?
No!
New objective. Avoid detection from Huggy. Anyway, let's install this battery and quickly press the button seen all over this area. This time I will walk a bit carefully. You can move while focusing on the sound of the footsteps. No, I have been spotted. We have to run.
No, again!
What the? Okay, let's go again. That is really persistent. But if I were the boss, I still couldn't fire this Huggy Wuggy. If he's gone, everyone would lose interest in this factory. Now let's open the next door with this keycard. Let's go carefully, so we don't die. I'll have to hide here for a moment. Now let's open this with the green hand. Fortunately, we have escaped from Huggy Wuggy. Pick up the gas mask and the note before proceeding further. Let's check the note. And I see this gas mask for the first time in a long while. And there is an oxygen gauge in the bottom right. Let's be careful, so that gauge does not run out. Anyway, let's go through this red gas. I felt like this maze was quite complicated. Instead of a specific strategy for this maze, I think you can just follow me. You can refill oxygen here, and there is one more similar area like this. As you may remember, the green hand can store electricity for a short time. After supplying electricity here, let's run quickly to the other side. I have obtained 1 battery here. Just so you know, there are 4 batteries in total in this area. Nice! It's the second battery! Now let's go somewhere else to install the battery. Let's keep refilling the oxygen so it does not run out. Now we just need to collect 1 more battery to open this door. There is another door here. To open it, we need to charge the green hand with electricity once more. The switch is visible over there, but the path ahead is still blocked. You just need to interact with the keyboard hidden behind here. This man never lost his humor, even at the end. I would have hired him if I were boss. Of course, since he's a dead man, I don't need to pay him a salary. Okay, then let's open the door with this last battery. You can just take the yellow keycard here. Huh? We need password. Let's use this yellow keycard first. I will charge the green hand with electricity once more. Anyway, we need to open this place. Let's go charge the green hand again. You can open the door by controlling it quickly like this. There is a hint for the password in this note. Now that we have the hint, let's go back to the blocked door. Looking at it like this, I think you will understand the meaning even better. Alright, and here is a handle. There is the racing car we saw earlier over there. Here. This time we need to move a bit more nimbly. We finally opened this door too. Opening a door is really quite complicated. Now that we have the key, let's get out of this dreadful red gas zone. It feels so refreshing to finally escape that complicated maze. Now we can open this. In other words, we wandered through the red gas zone just to get this key card. But it seems like Huggy Wuggy got bored because I was gone and just disappeared. Anyway, the journey here continues. Let's move forward and stay alert. Wait, why is the hand going down again? What on earth is this place? Wow, it was still nearby. What?
No!
Well, we should wait until Huggy Wuggy passes by first. If we wait just a little longer, Huggy Wuggy will pass by again. Let's first pick up the items our friend has. The most important part to notice in this note is right here. Turns out the code is 3334. I guess it was some kind of trick. Huggy Wuggy is coming. And there is also a power cube hidden here. Jump to higher spots using the jump pad to avoid being caught by Huggy. If you look in this gap, there is a key card. I can see our stalker friend far over there. It's better to hide quickly if Huggy Wuggy spots you. That friend is very fast. I found a third power cube here. There are 4 power cubes in total in this area. We've been spotted. Let's run. We can use the jump pad to go up there and escape. But sometimes, I might not make it up in one go if I make a mistake. And there is one more power cube near here. Did you see that? Here it is. Great! Let's put this battery in. Holy! Let's try going carefully again. If we get caught by that persistent stalker, we have to start gathering power cubes all over again, so we have to be extra careful. Phew, It is not easy at all to shake that friend off. No, we need to hide again quickly. Now let's install the battery and press that button. Let's pull the 4 levers quickly. Continuing on. Now we need to lure our stalker friend over here. Of course we cannot go this way. But of all times when we need to get Huggy Wuggy's attention, where on earth is he? Nice. We are almost there. Run fast. Yes. Finally, the long game of hide and seek with Huggy Wuggy has ended. Anyway, I think I have survived now. Okay, now let's go back again. Wow, we are back here again. And you can get a key if you go to where Huggy Wuggy appeared. And this inside area is blocked. Then we have to go further back. But where's the red keycard to open this place? Yes, finally found the keycard. If I had known this, I would have opened the door even if I had to kick it. And it is a very suspicious looking hole. Where on earth am I? What the? Jesus! Huggy Wuggy is still alive. Holy! First, let's give our friend a high five. New objective, escape from Huggy. I really don't know how long I'll have to wander around this area. Hey, look over there. I see a door. Yes, I survived. Yes, I really survived. But there is another video here. Let's play it right away.
Greetings, visitor, and welcome to the lower divisions of Playtime Co. We'd like to begin by saying you shouldn't be here. Seriously. You have no pass, no clearance, and definitely no permission to be wandering this far below ground. But that's all right. Mistakes happen, don't they? You probably thought you were exploring, following a hallway, chasing a noise that didn't belong to you. But here's the thing. This section was never meant for employees, or guests, or anyone still breathing. You see, this room you're standing in, it's not part of the factory's design. It's a leftover, a scrap of blueprints no one claimed. We kept it sealed for a reason. And, sorry, I forgot. My name isn't Leith Pierre, or anyone hired by him, or anyone else to maintain anything, or to make anything better. I wasn't supposed to speak. I wasn't even supposed to exist down here. And honestly, this place's gate systems and doors are really broken. Everything down here is falling apart, decayed, abandoned, waiting. You're probably expecting cameras, alarms, security watching you right now. There aren't any. No cameras, no guards, nothing, just silence. So now, here you are. A little visitor with no key, no purpose, and somehow you found the dead floor. Don't worry, there's no one coming to save you. This place doesn't even remember it exists. Every floor has its guardians, every shadow its watcher. But this one doesn't let people leave. So go ahead, look around. There's nothing else to see. Your reward is right behind you.
What? No! What the hell?
No!
That is all for the video. Thank you for watching.